Hello. 8 Regent time. I am playing Baratheon Kingdom of Shadows. Yeah, no time really to sort a deck out for myself. I've taken one of Rice's. So we've got Tyrell Knights of the Hollow Hill against Baratheon Kingdom of Shadows. Non-loyal characters. No in-faction character. Increase the cost of martial each one of your cards into shadow by 1, so I need Baratheon cards on the board. This isn't... I don't know, is this good? I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Probably going to have a setup myself. What does he do? Okay, could be good in the shadows. Setup. So maybe I set up, shadows, set up. Yeah, I guess let's keep it. I don't think this game matters now. I think Baratheon, we've lost 6 games. Yeah, so that's the thing. We'll do this. We'll set up you, we'll set up you, and we'll shadow you. So what have we got? Hand Judgment, nice. Iron Bank, good. Black Cells, lovely. Nighttime Marauders. Plots, okay. I think obviously we go with that. The Gates. That seemed to be the go-to plot. Time of Plenty, there's 2 times the plenties. Probably go and get an econ, I think. Yeah, the Baratheon character on the board is important, so I can put cards into shadows for 2 cost. Must remember this. Gates of the Moon, I suppose, is the pick. It's a friendly game. You can have all the gold. Alright. So I am first, which means I could trigger this at any point. Nice. So I guess I marshal a limited. Do I want the black cells out? He's going to cost 3 black cell, which means 2 for Antlermen. But is that just going to cause me some problem? Can use Starfall Spy to get a card out of shadows as well. So I think let's marshal black cells, Antlermen, and then potentially just sit on that. Does give Gerald the opportunity to do something about my black cells. Would have been okay to put this in shadows and bring it out. It would have cost more gold, would have cost 4 gold. It might have been better. I have no military presence without Mandan on the board. I don't have any ambush, so the Iron Bank will have its due. It's only really a consideration if I want to have gold for Hand Judgment. Okay, so we potentially having knights. So after a card you control comes out of shadows, kneel the black steel to choose an opponent's character. So at the end of the phase that character cannot kneel or stand. Yeah, I mean I could have put something like Bolt and Flare in the shadows and then tried to rely on the Starfall Spy to bring Mandan more out of shadows. I didn't want to rely on that, just in case Tyrell put loads of big green icons out, such as that. Night, night, night. Non-kneelers. So just marshalling a Chud army at the moment, mimicking my approach. What are my resets? Valar D and Mad King's Command. Oh, and the Father. Okay. Do I just jump Mandan out? He saved no gold. I think I just Mandan. And we trigger Mandan. Then we trigger the cells. There's no need to Iron Bank for Hand Judgment because there's no gold in play. So just guarded 2 cards, run these wide and that. Nice. Now I need to black sell somebody. I think maybe it's Talbot. So these guys are not happy because Pavilion. Do I want to do challenges? Yes. You can win it with Pavilion, but it means you have to kneel something, but then something dies. Something's going to die anyway. Okay. Let's force him to kneel Eleanor. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get away without losing a military challenge here. Maybe I just do... Intrigue here. Yep, blocked. Antlermen are probably going to be the guys to die, so I need to use them. Let's make him use Pavilion. Probably unoppose it so he can take it back. So I think the flares are going to be important here. So I think Intrigue is the challenge I defend. threat military from a non-kneeling Gek. Then we go intrigue from Gak probably, and power unopposed from Colon. There it is. Power from Colon, going to go unopposed. Do they have superior claim? No, good. And then incoming the green for 4. Going to have to oppose with both. Okay, question. What do I want to play? Time of Plenty for cards. Pentoshi. I think I'm going to play Time of Plenty. Even though it does help him, which is not ideal. 10 gold for me is more ideal, and I don't really have too many options in hand. For some reason he needs a lot of gold. Mad King Command isn't ideal in this game, I don't think. Because he obviously doesn't need limited. Pleasure bars won't go away. I'm going first. Boros, milk. Okay, it'd be nice to milk this dude. Okay, I can put a couple of cards in shadow because in theory I might be able to get them out. Boros could help here for tempo. Probably going to want to get the fiefdoms out. So he got ambush as well. Okay, so I think we flare. Do I just hard cast him? Right, we go limited. We go flare. And now we have a choice to make. So it could be shadows and shadows, save 2, which is still enough for a Boros trigger if we need it. So shadows, shadows, done. Oh, I forgot to melt the fucking Gak. Fucking idiot. I think it's going to be time to trim the board down soon. So if I'm Marauder, if I can bring these into play, which is looking unlikely, I can only select 1 or 2. Cool. Looks okay. So these don't have to kneel when declared as an attacker, so there's no point selling them probably going to be a Lynn Corbet. Has stealth, power icon. Okay, let's try this. Oh no, that's so sad. So for intrigue, they have 10. Potentially 6 just alone. Basically, you're going to win whatever you want to win. So maybe I should just not get any power on the house card. We really should have played that milk though. Rookie error. Yeah, I'm going to keep power off my house card. Doesn't have any renown on the board. So as long as I don't give unopposed, he only gets power for dominance. Of course, I can always Iron Bank something. Probably not the Priestess. Maybe Boris if he takes a claim. Can't be unlucky twice in a row, right? Military for 5. I guess I oppose with Boris. And then if you want to pavilion him, that's okay. Doesn't want to pavilion him. Crescent, interesting. Not that interesting. So this is going to be a +5 to any challenge. So 5, potentially 10, 11. Yeah, not that pleased about this. Maybe I have to Iron Bank for the Marauders. Be nice to see what's in the hand. Let's do it. Oops. Okay. What's going on here? Right, so he's done a challenge. I'm going to play Midnight Marauders. Am I going to pick 1 or 2? He saved 2 gold. Maybe I pick 2. So he got rid of Dead Mara. So he had the Knight of Flowers, Sanders Rose, and Pleasure Barge. Sanders Rose. Yeah. That might have been the one to do. And now I wish I had an extra gold. But okay. So I'm going to oppose this, I suppose. Well, guess who's dying to bolt and flare? So we have a green. So again, don't think it's winnable. Because it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 12, 13 to my... Yeah, if he wants to win it, he can win it. So 7. I think I might as well just oppose it. So if I did have any design on playing Mad King Command next round and then take 2 characters out of action, I don't know. Okay, consider yourself flayed. Discard a card to reserve. One of the hand, Judgment perhaps. Crescent Dragon seems like it's going to be mega useful, but I think I'd rather be safe. So we know you've got another pleasure barge. What do we do? I think I need to get Night Flowers out and then play Mad King's Command. Perhaps I'm going to play the Father so I can reuse Mandan on that small turn. Got to be careful with Boris now because he would be the lowest cost character in play. Ah, Eldon, perfect. Bravos would net me some nice gold. So we get this guy out. Do we get this guy out? Or do I return Mandan to Handon for the Father? Question, question, question. Let's melt this guy. Maybe I'll mill Maraud again. So it's going to cost me 4 to put into shadows. So it'll leave me with 3 gold, 1. So I can't afford all. Maybe I just do this guy. Seems a waste. Pleasure barge. Dupes, dupes, dupes. Dupes. Okay, well, Corn Night Flowers is definitely going to be the one to not participate. Now the question is, do I risk both? Or do I just maraud? Question. I think I am going to have to maraud. So what did we see in the hand last time? Flowers, rose, dead mountain, pleasure bird. So we've seen all of those cards. So let's just go with one. Superior claim and superior claim. Okay. So named attorney, no, lord or lady can gain a power. So again, I just don't think I want power on the card. I think I want to wait till I get the Mad King's command, then get power on my house card. Could be a bit of a slog, half an hour to go. The only plus side here, we know he's got no characters in hand. He's probably got a draw plot. Makes sense to play a copper or something. So we have a green. So the only card we don't want to lose is probably Hand Judgment and Night Flower. So if he takes the Fiefdom and Crescent, we're good. So we want Mandem back to hand, so he's going to defend the military. Who could die this round? I guess there's a few could die now. Now we have Eldon. Let's nail the flare. Fiefdom. Best case scenario. I've only got 15 for power against potentially 8, 12, 13. So I could win power as it stands. And maybe I should. So 6. So we could basically have 11 for power. So maybe I just oppose it with everyone and don't trigger those. So you could have 12, so I need to get to 14. So yeah, I just really have to defend with everything. I mean, he's not taking any power off me, but probably would make more sense to keep things standing. I don't want to bore us. Oh great, triggering pillage, of course, Mina, fucking hell. Oh, cheers for my cup of tea, Beck.
You're welcome.
Character for claim can be here. So, Flay. Gonna Flay Talbot. Gonna return Mandan to Handon. Right, do I Valar D or Mad King? Thinking Mad King seems okay, given the Shadows cards I have. Maybe I D first. No, Mad King. Okay, shall we make him first? I think we do. Draw. Okay, impossible. Useful. The good thing with making him first is I know if it's worth keeping the flare. Can double black cells. Shane Mandan's not so great against the dupes. So we're definitely keeping Eldon. Maybe I just play the Night Flails out. And then we can ditch. Yeah, I think we do that. I'm keeping probably Crescent or the Jailer Mainly because if I play Valardi, I'm going to need a Barra card on the board. And I'm probably going to want to keep Eldon over him. So kept Corbray, Flowers and Mina. Yep, getting rid of the Chud, so I'm getting rid of the Flayer. Keep. And then, keep. Probably, is that going to go anyway? 3 locations, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So Crescent, Hand Judgment for the subclaim, which doesn't seem to be so relevant. Let's keep Hagen Daughter. Alright, order. So Nightmares in the Cells. So I can afford both of these. Should have kept the Handy J. Oh, this triggers twice, so it's 1 per round. That's a little bit of a waste. So we've got power coming in. Cancelled. Military. From Corbray. Interesting. So I guess what we want to happen here is something's gonna die. Who do I want it to be? Probably Mandan. So yeah, in retrospect, could have got Hagen's Daughter out for the claim. Should have definitely kept the Hand Judgment, that would have been amazing. Would have been good for the Superior Claim too. So I have to defend here. So we get Superior Claim. Intrigue for 3. +2. I guess we're gonna just get Boris out now. That would have been nice earlier. There don't seem to be that many King Guards in the deck. So I think I'll just oppose. I lose the daughter. Sad. That nightmare was good. Handy J should have kept. That would have been massive. So power's going to go last. So let's do intrigue. Military. Going to take the dupe off flowers. Need a gift from the top deck gods. So VD I can keep 3 to 2. Just go and play time with plenty. And hope my black sailors can do some work on a diminished board. Compelled by the faith. Interesting. Not an ideal top deck, but I do have a Shadows card. Allery, really nice card to top deck. Courtier. Gonna do some work. Yeah, I think from my perspective I could have stayed in the game if it was sort of hand judgment for the nightmares. but otherwise. I'm going to get power for that. Yep. So what can we get here? So I can only get 9, 10 power. Well, might as well stop with a renowner from participating. Tick tock. The clock is ticking and things aren't happening very fast at this point, so there's no chance of a comeback, I don't think. Certainly not at this pace. Yeah, unfortunately for you, Aloe's not a non-lady. I think I'd do the military here. Should be a standard defense for Corbray, unless you want something to die. Might want to keep Corbray standing for the military stealth on Night Flower to get an extra power. Probably do intrigue stealth as well. Okay. Apologies to Raya for not practicing the deck. Might have done something differently. I think the opponent played well. So we have a blue coming in. I think the most they can get for blue is 4. So I need to double defend it. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to defend with both. Has he done it again? Ah, cheers, mate. And the green, gonna stealth. Yep. Which plot now? VD or Pentoshi? I don't think VD is going to achieve much, honestly. Let's see if I have some top decks. I think that game over. Let's continue. Okay, let's shut the recording down. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah.